Yes,
train some heads.
Fantastic Wednesday morning right here on the Heartbeat of Lagos, the Beat 99.9 FM. My name is Josie, hanging out with BB Ray, and we're having very special guest in the studio right now, all the way from the Beat, London. Yes, Sheila, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, my family?
Yeah, and also we have Toby Wigwe and his very beautiful wife, and that's Fat. So Toby, how you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal. It's an amazing thing to be home.
Okay, you're great.
Well, Fat, how are you doing? This is your first time in the country. Welcome.
First time in the country. I'm very excited. We got here last night, so
okay. First time in Nigeria. So how's it been for you, the experience generally, since a lot of black people in one place?
It's been, so we got here last night, but
yeah,
since we've been in Africa, it's just been beautiful to see so many people that look like me. Like everybody else is the minority.
Yeah, I know.
And that's it's completely different from the States. Yeah. Absolutely. And I love it.
I remember the first time Ja Rule came to Nigeria, and when they asked him, that's the first thing he said. It's like this is the first time he's seen so many black people. Yes. It's great. So Toby, I'm kind of shocked that this is the first time you're at the Beat, because I've been following your music, your trajectory, I think for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Oh, wow. And seeing everything you're doing, and for some funny reason, I just had that at the back of my mind that we should have interviewed him somehow. Then when Sheila reached out, I was like, wow, we haven't actually brought you here. So I just want to say, proud of what you're doing. Proud of the trajectory. So I've never seen an artist that's developed himself as you have. Consistently with every song you keep getting better. With every video it keeps getting better, and and you proudly just represent Nigeria. So thank you for doing that.
I love to see what you guys are doing. Aside from representing Nigeria as a family unit, Fat, I see how you support him, and I see how you guys incorporate your family into the music, and it all just makes for such wholesome music. Why are you laughing like that? So what?
I have no problem laying these hands.
Ladies hanging hands. But let's talk about that a little bit. Sharing is wholesome. I mean, to be honest, you need to let people know once in a while. Like,
100%.
If you try me, I have no problem with laying these hands.
Thunder fire, yes.
You know the vibes. So, talking about how you guys have obviously developed as artists, musicians, performers, and also being able to creatively incorporate your family in that. What have the challenges with that been? Do you sometimes feel like you overshare? Because it's kind of a little bit of a push and pull at times, I can imagine.
Not that we overshare, because I'm pretty good at reeling Toby in when he starts talking or gets excited and stuff. If it's something like I'm pretty good at that. But I think one of the biggest challenges is just I think coordinating and just blocking out our time the right way. It's just sometimes, because I'm almost always pregnant, so it's just sometimes I just put in the work. I don't feel like doing much, so
girl power.
So much, yes.
Right.
Literally, but still holding it down, almost always pregnant, but still doing the thing, still out here making great music and supporting your man and building a beautiful family too. Let's talk about music and love. I feel like this is the real love and hip hop. Forget what we see on TV. How do you guys find that balance, between maintaining a relationship and also obviously your partners, business? There's creative differences that may happen, obviously, because you guys are both artists.
100%. I think we just prioritize our relationship above everything. We do us first, and then everything else comes. Even the children come second after our relationship. So we make sure that we're always on one accord first before we do anything. We don't even so even at the Black Star Line Festival in Ghana, before we went on stage, what was I irritated about?
It don't matter. I really didn't.
I forgot what it was. But before we went on stage, I was like, we usually do our prayers, and I was just like, I was like, all right, first before I do this prayer, I just want to apologize for whatever I was irritated about. I apologize. And so let me just clear the air with that. And then we went into our prayers, and then we went on stage on one accord without without no type of irritation, no type
No
of
type of
slight
negative
tension.
energy.
Yeah, no type of none of that.
And is that how you guys like always do? Because obviously in a relationship, there's bound to be something.
100%. If there's ever any disagreement, ever any tension, ever anything, we always make sure that, all right, even if we need time to like just have some silence for a minute, we always make sure before we go do anything.
Okay.
You're united again.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that's the best thing to do, because it comes across on camera. It comes across, people can see the subtle body language. Like people can really pick that up.
Also, Sheila, I just want to say big shout out going out to you for everything you do for Afrobeat. You know, in London, you know, Dubai, you consistently just you know just push the culture. And you know, just before we jump into, you know, we have the Afro Zones pre-Grammy nomination celebration. Going on as well. That's why Tobe is in town for. What I just want to say is, at the time I grew up, I you know just started getting heavy into the music when I was a kid. I was when dancehall you know filtered into America, and I keep telling people that I'd never seen a run like Sean Paul did with Dirty Rock and Trinity, and you know then I saw the Wayne Wonders, saw the Shaggies, and you know I have the songs of Beyonce, and it's almost similar to what we're seeing right now with Afrobeat. And I keep telling Nigerians that you know America would always go back to the traditional pop and you know its music or anything, and what's left right now is after they've eaten off all of it, you know, the culture, we have to always find a way to reconnect back to where it's from. So we still need to build the infrastructure back home. We still need to stay connected to the audiences back home, because this is where you blew up from. You understand? So we shouldn't get carried away with the fact that you know some influencers dancing to the songs on TikTok or anything. So what we should be concerned about is kids from Kano dancing to these songs, kids from Kaduna dancing to these songs. Is somebody from Ivory Coast, you know, bumping to this music. So when we can get them, that's why I love South Africans. They really don't care, you know, as regards who is playing their music outside South Africa. They just make the music, and whenever you hear a South African song, you know it's a South African song. Yeah, you sure. So what's going on with the pre-Grammy nomination celebrations going down on the 13th?
It is going down. Thanks OC. It is going down on the 13th. It's a big deal. It's the first time that the Grammys is actually putting together, working with us to push Afrobeats. Afrobeats, like you just said, is currently permeating the globe. We're doing our numbers. We've come a long way, and we're here to stay. You made a statement that I wanted to quickly address. You know, one of the things that I feel like I should put out there for us to make sure that we stay consistent is trying to be more independent. I respect the way Toby runs his career, you know, with that independent label, Chance the rapper, even Burna, you know, Damini. Damini runs it real tight. You know, you don't sell yourself to the major labels. You know what I mean? The world's open right now, social media, everything. Just stick to it. So I just want to quickly put that out there. The Grammys is grown. Right now, the president of the Grammy is actually considering having an Afrobeat category, which as a Grammy member, since I came on board, we've been pushing. We don't want to be called global music. We don't want to be called dancehall. We don't want to be called reggae. We are Afrobeats. You know, stemming from the days of Fela Kuti and what we are today with new Afrobeats with an S. So it's just continuously bridging the gap, OC, pushing what we do. My radio show is nationally syndicated. That's why they got me on the Grammy board. You know? We're the Beats London. So shout out to the Beats London, my family out there, and the show is everywhere. So yes, and that's why Toby is here. It made sense that we brought Toby home. This is Toby's really first homecoming with his family.
100%.
First time, right? Homecoming with the family. And there was nobody else that we could honor but Toby Nwigwe, who is a Grammy nominee for this year, Best New Artist. That is one of the two big categories at the Grammys, Best New Artist and Global and Album of the Year. So that's why Toby's here. So please come support us January 13th.
Congratulations. That's huge. That's huge.
That's
because
massive.
The Grammys is like the apotheosis of anybody's career, you know, when you're a musician. So you have 11 projects out, and you know, I have collaborations with the likes of Paul Wall, you know, D Smoke, love D Smoke, Big Crits. I'm just you know, the names are all over the place, man. So what keeps you consistent has been since like the first one dropped in 2017, you know, all the way till 2023 right now, because you know, as a creative sometimes, and you know you're doing something good, and you're like, I'm not getting the money, I'm not getting the accolades I'm supposed to be getting. It's hard to just go back and just keep doing and just keep grinding.
100.
Yeah. So, and I see, I have a lot of friends who are artists. Some have stopped, you know, making music, and a lot of them, there's always one underlining, factor, which is they're like they battle depression consistently.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's like you put in all that money, all that effort, and
your heart, your soul,
and the song is great, and it's almost like, where's the motivation to keep making the music?
Yeah.
So how are you able to just navigate all of this?
Yeah, for me, I understood before I got started that I had a certain goal in mind, and I was going to dedicate a specific amount of time. I think I said 10 years. I'm going to put out something consistently on a weekly basis. And then after 10 years, if it don't do it, whatever I thought it was going to do, then I can say, I can stop and not feel no type of way. I can say I gave my all to it. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I gave my 100% time, effort, energy towards it, and it just didn't work out. But by the grace of God, in like about 5 years, like he was able to really catch a couple of different waves at different times, and I was just able to stay consistent with what it is that I said that I was going to do in the beginning, despite like how I feel throughout the process. Because there's a lot of times where I just felt like, yeah, I'm just tired. It's very hard to impress. How do I say this? Because I'm first generation. It's very hard to impress my Black American brothers and sisters, like with raps and stuff like that, because you got to be extremely witty. You got to be extremely creative, and it's like they're very. And then it's even more harder to impress Nigerians. I think, especially coming from like having Igbo parents, it's like we're the most like unimpressed group of people.
Like, oh, so you want to be a rapper? Okay.
Yeah.
So Sheila says going down the. So what are people to expect? At this party you're putting. What's it called right now? Putting together.
First and foremost, I want them all to come out and meet Toby, Toby Nwigwe. Celebrate their brother, show him love, support him in our numbers. There's so many of us. A lot of Nigerian kids, born in the United States but of Nigerian descent, doing great things. So it's important for Nigeria to connect and support and give every single one of them, i.e. Toby, the numbers. So that's why he's here, and I want him to come out and meet him. I want him to also embrace the fact that the Grammys is, embracing Afro beats, and I don't want us to fade away like dancehall. I want to make sure Afrobeat is here to stay. We're not going to be a season. We're going to be here to stay. He's like, period. So
it hurts me so because there was Jesus Christ.
I feel like Afrobeat is too diverse for that.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
There was this guy. Your number. What's his name now? Can I get your number, girl?
Can I get your number, girl?
How can I forget his name?
I don't know.
The song. Yeah, and when the song blew up in America, and it so irritated me that people says, "Oh, it's gonna be the next Wayne Wonder." I'm like, no. He's a Nigerian. Just leave him be. Yeah. So I'm like I said, I'm like, it's what we've prayed for, us on the radio, because when we first started having, playing, we had to create, different charts, had to, play the Nigerian music side by side, the foreign stuff, and now you can breeze through. Like you go to parties right now and foreign music.
You're mixing a piano with Afrobeats, and Afrobeats is blended into house. It's
so it's what we've just worked for, and so we're just hoping that it stays, and globally, we as Nigerians, anywhere we go to, just hold our heads high.
Absolutely, and I think it's really important for artists like you also to continue on just like embracing your culture and embracing the culture of Afrobeats, whilst also staying true to yourself. Because
that is myself.
Exactly. It's like an extension of yourself, right?
While staying true. That's the only way to stay true. The only way to stay true to myself is to connect.
But you see, 100%. By doing what you're doing, you may not know it, but I mean, there's African Americans that maybe are not so connected to Africa 100%. That are looking at you and they're like, oh, wow, this is cool. And you're spreading knowledge, you're spreading culture, spreading music, spreading the art, spreading what it is to be not just Nigerian, but African to so many people. And I think another way that you beautifully express yourself is through your outfits. Your style is incredible. Do you have a stylist?
No.
So you guys really do it yourself?
Yeah, I design all of it.
Yes.
I love this lace fabric thing,
like
with the collars and everything.
I knew it was gonna be a little. I need something breathable. 100%.
I love what everything that you guys are doing. I'm super excited to see you take home that Grammy. Celebration in Lagos. I'm taking the day off.
He's also headlining the Coachella. He's one of the artists, at the Coachella. You don't know what Coachella means. That's a big deal. So shout out to Tobes for that one as well. We're proud of him.
Absolutely, that's a massive win.
And Transformers is coming out as well, and Tobes in it. I'm just gonna keep running my mouth.
Wow. So and I know that you're on Netflix.
What we are doing as Nigerians.
Shall I say the first Nigerian
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
In Transformers.
In the Transformers.
It
Oh,
is.
I love it.
Yeah, and you know,
So many wins. 2023 is going to be a good year.
so and this one is different because it's not it's almost like they deviated from the original Transformers story.
Right,
So
so
yeah, I follow Transformers.
Look at
I do look
familiarity.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, it's gonna be the best
looking-
one.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
just tell you this real
Okay.
quick. This Transformers trailer that came out
Yeah.
had more views in 24 hours than anything that Paramount Pictures has ever put out in the history of Paramount Pictures.
Yeah. Oh,
The
wow.
trailer, bigger than any Independence Day, bigger than any Tom Cruise movie, bigger than anything, and it's the first black director that they've ever had. For
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
it's
love
called
that.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Yeah, so it
When
has,
is it dropping?
Sometime
June.
this year, June.
June.
Yeah,
June
sure.
2023. Yeah.
So he has Peter Dinklage, yes, that's very Pete Davidson, our very own Toby Wigwe,
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh as well,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to seeing it because it's not a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let me see where, because when it comes to anything Michael Bay, I'm like, I'm in there.
Yeah.
Because we could be in the studio right now. You make an action flick, out of it. So it's Stephen Caple. So I'm looking
Stephen
forward to
Caple
that.
Jr. Yeah, but watch
I'm looking
this.
forward to
Michael
that.
Bay gave Stephen Caple his blessing and was there on set.
Oh really?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Real nice.
Okay. Yeah. So the
So
tagline
2023 is going to be your
Power
year, guys.
is primal. So looking forward to that too. as
Power
well.
is primal. I love that. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Honestly, so
Yeah.
excited to see what you're going to do in 2023. I mean, there's already great news on the horizon.
Yeah.
Hopefully a Grammy win in the works.
Come on.
Transformers dropping. You're even on Netflix. You guys
Another
are popping
baby
out.
on the way.
Another baby on the way.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Come on,
Come on. Like, you know, I love.
How many kids do you guys have?
Yeah, we have 3 right now. We have my second boy on the way.
Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so
Young.
4 total.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
4. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
3, 2,
Awesome
1, and
family.
then this one. That's the ages. 3, 2, yeah,
What?
1. Yeah, you see the activity. Yeah, yeah, you see the activity. Yeah, that's all I want.
Oh, see, you see that?
Yeah.
Our mates.
Yeah.
They're marrying.
Yeah.
They're having children.
Oh, see, today is also Fat's birthday.
We're here with y'all.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Fat.
At
come
the
on.
beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
no
You should have
worries.
told us
Yeah.
beforehand. We'll
It's
come
okay.
to
We
you,
still take cash out. You know.
You don't know OC Dollar. That's what they call him. Yeah. OC Dollar. OC Shmoney. OC Shmoney.
So happy birthday going out to you. So this is the best place to actually celebrate your birthday. So just
Yeah, because your
enjoy.
OC Dollar's here.
The man that made the legend.
You said the month. So enjoy the island breeze.
Yeah.
Sure. And you just make the most of it. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, sure. So there are a lot of stereotypes about Lagos and Nigeria, but what I keep saying is I still believe that Nigerians are some of the very well mannered people you meet and very helpful. Circumstances are a little debatable, but when you just go out there and just get to meet the people.
Very diplomatic.
Yeah.
I like that. Well done. That's
But when you go
good.
out there and just meet the people, you find out that we're a very fun bunch. Yeah, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, we're
You'll have
always
fun.
willing to help, always willing to smile. Just always willing to just be there for for ourselves. So just try as much as you can to just get to know the city for yourself too as well. Yeah, no problem. So you're about to play Fi-Fi. That's Tobe and that's Pharrell, right? Is it Pharrell on that one?
No, Pharrell's on Lord Forgive
On
Me.
Lord Forgive Me.
Fi-Fi
Oh,
is
okay.
me and Fat.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
okay. Yeah, celebrate your birthday.
Hey, the birthday girl.
So Sheila, your thing again is on 13th.
Yes, January 13th.
Okay.
It's invite only.
Okay, cool.
But hey, you can still come out and
Oh, yeah,
just
sure.
wave to
Okay.
the
Yeah.
conference. But hey,
Yeah.
we try waves.
say
But we're really grateful to be able to bring the Grammys out here. We have another one in February 3rd in LA.
Okay.
The Grammys actually gave us a venue for that one, but
Okay.
Echo Hotel supported us.
Okay.
Shout out to Heineken, Shine
Yeah.
Shine. No, that's Starbucks.
That's the other one, yeah.
Nigerian breweries,
Yeah.
So they love Toby and they made sure that Toby was able to be be here in Afro Zones.
Okay, cool. So it's at the Sky Restaurant Terrace, 7 p.m. No, the Americans and British.
No lateness. So
Nigerians will see 7 p.m. Say, be there at 10.
Yeah, 10:30.
So yeah, so good. So we're about to play Fefe right now. It's 10:59. My name is OC, hanging out Bibi Ray. It's been such a very wholesome, interview. Yeah. So I'm hoping that Bibi would actually, take steps, be like fat, have a baby this year.
Are you doing? I want to be like that.
Yeah, so we can have
eventually.
So we can have a cute morning rush baby. Yeah.
Wow. And with that being said, thank you so much.